Hi, this video demonstrates stock market prediction for algorithmic trading using machine learning techniques and predictive analytics, an Excel-based automated application integrating VBA with R and D3.js. This is a very basic automated machine learning tool developed by me. The predictive analytics techniques are very basic, but the tool uses advanced automation techniques to produce predictive results, so it has scope for enhancements using advanced machine learning tools. This is the first page of the tool, the index page, that explains the prerequisites before running the application. The tool will automatically download the latest OHLVC data for the selected stock, build prediction models, test the models, and produce final results at the click of a button. These are the instructions that have to be followed to set up the tool on the system before running it. The Download All Nifty Stocks Data button that is there on the top of the page can be used to download the latest OHLVC data for all the current Nifty 50 stocks. This will take 1 to 2 hours of time but will save your navigation ease by not taking download time on selection of each stock. This is the next page where, using the current stock data of the stock selected from the drop-down list, a decision tree model is generated in R and is displayed, interpreted, and tested here with the help of VBA. Interpretation of decision tree with results shown above and model testing can be seen if you scroll to the right side of the page. This is the drop-down showing the Nifty 50 list. Latest list can be updated from NSE using the Populate Latest Nifty 50 List button. This is the next tab where technical indicator charts are generated using D3.js in a local server and chart images shown here. With the help of VBA, the chart labels are shown based on the area of the chart that is hovered upon. There is a drop-down on top of the chart where a technical indicator can be selected and a corresponding chart with a short description of the technical indicator is shown and an interpretation of the trend chart is attempted by the system. A list of technical indicators is there in the drop-down above the chart. Phantom.JS has been used in the backend to integrate D3.js with R and VBA. The next tab tries to prepare a very simple multiple linear regression model using Analysis Toolpack VBA and test the data by splitting it into test dataset and training dataset. Regression equation is formed based on the model formed in the training dataset. The equation is then used to get predicted close price for each date in the test dataset, and the results are compared for each date actual close price versus predicted close price. There is a summary of the generated regression model and equation as well. The final prediction average result and average error rate is also displayed on the top of the page. The final page shows the summary of the results generated from each page for the selected stock. This is a summary of the stock Indian Oil Corporation, and as you see, as per the last data refresh, the stock had a bearish trend. The data was last refreshed on September 28, 2018. Now let us generate the results for the stock Indian Oil Corporation on the latest stock trading day by clicking on the Refresh Latest Data button. Now the refresh of the latest data has started and it will take 2 to 3 minutes to complete as we did not download the latest data beforehand using the button in the index page in the last 24 hours. Latest data is captured from Yahoo Finance using web scraping techniques in R. The decision tree image with the tree logic is also generated through R. All the R scripts are run from VBA using shell script. The decision tree image is exported from R using Phantom.JS. Phantom.JS scripts are also run via VBA shell scripting. The technical indicator charts in the Predictive Indicators tab are generated in a localhost web page using D3.js JavaScript coding in HTML. The D3 charts for the selected stock are generated by redirecting the Chrome page URL to the localhost page with the stock symbol as the query string. Instructions on index page have to be followed to set up the localhost server. Phantom.JS is used here again to export the D3 chart images from the localhost web pages into Excel dashboard using VBA shell scripting. Phantom.JS is also used to run the R scripts from shell command prompt and assign stock symbols selected by the user as parameters to the R scripts so that the data download and the decision tree model generation is done for the selected stock only. The Regression Analysis tab uses the inbuilt Analysis Toolpack regression tools available in VBA to generate the regression model. Testing of the models and the charts across all the tabs is done using the Excel formula equation steps automation in VBA. Error rates will also be calculated for the decision tree model and the regression model, and more weightage will be given to the model with less error rate to show the final result. The final results will tell us whether the stock is bullish or bearish based on less error rate model priority and results shown by majority of the technical indicator charts and prediction models. The final result will also tell us whether the stock is conservative or risky based on trend analysis of some of the technical indicator charts. So now the refresh has completed successfully on the latest stock trading closing day or the stock for the stock Indian Oil Corporation. The last refresh matches with the system date, which is December 16, 2018. Now let's verify if the latest data has been downloaded by cross-checking from Yahoo Finance. So this is the Yahoo Finance web portal where we can check the latest data for any stock. In our case, Indian Oil Corporation. As we are dealing with NSE data, we will check the stock data for Indian Oil Corporation NSE symbol. Now the closing price of the stock as of today is 141.25 as per the Yahoo Finance web portal. The adjusted close price in our dashboard is also 141.25 as shown above. Similarly, open, high, low price and volume can also be cross-verified if the data in the dashboard is matching with Yahoo Finance. So as we see, the stock details in the dashboard can be verified with the stock details in the Yahoo Finance web portal. Now let us try to understand the generated decision tree model. As this is just a dummy project, open price, high price, low price, adjusted close price, RSI, SMA, LMA and ADX are the independent variables here, and the stock price movement up or down is the dependent variable. As per the decision tree model, adjusted close price is 141.25, which is less than 171. So then we check the next corresponding left child in the tree, open price, which is 141.15 and is not more than or equal to 163. So the condition holds false here, and therefore traversing to the right leaf, our end result is that there is 80% probability that the price of the stock will go up. The accuracy percentage of the model is 66%, which is good considering an average accuracy percentage of 65 to 70%. Accuracy has been tested by comparing the actual price movement versus the predicted price movement for last 12 months. Moving on to the next tab, the predictive indicator tab. The charts and the technical indicator calculations have been recalculated and refreshed for the last 6 months. We can select an indicator from the drop-down and view the results. Current selection shows stochastic oscillator. The data label on hover feature is not inbuilt in D3 chart when it is exported to Excel. Advanced extensive VBA coding has been done to add the data label on hover feature to enhance the viewability of the charts. You would see an automated interpretation of the trend below the description of each indicator. However, looking at the charts and analyzing the trend will always be more reliable and cognitive than looking at an automated interpretation, which might not be perfect as it is machine-based. Now here you would see two kinds of indicators. First kind is oscillators like R1 and MACD that indicate if the stock is conservative or risky. The second kind is non-bounded that indicate whether the stock is bullish or bearish, that is, if we should buy or sell the stock, like ADX, Heikin Ashi, etc. These charts are just trend-based, so we do not test the data here as we do for decision tree and regression model. Also, unlike decision tree and regression analysis where we see 12 months data, here we only see 6 months trend. That is why more weightage is given to the decision tree and regression models in interpreting the final result if the model accuracy is good. However, this page could be very useful for investors who watch out the trend of a stock on a regular basis, as an Excel-based automated tool should be readily accessible to anyone, with very minimal system configurations required. For a more detailed explanation of each indicator, click on the reference link given in the description of each of the indicators. Moving on to the next tab, the regression analysis tab. Here, similar to decision tree, open price, high price, low price, volume, RSI, SMA, LMA, and ADX are the independent variables. However, Instead of predicting the price movement here, we try to predict the adjusted close price on the next trading day. For better results, the regression model should have dynamically changing independent variables like mergers and acquisitions, as an example. However, as this is a dummy project, our access to wide range of variables is limited. So, the independent variables used here are very linear in line with the dependent variables. So, the results of regression analysis usually have a very high error rate for most of the stocks in this tool. Moving on to the last tab, the Summary tab. This is the concluding tab of the tool and gives a summary of the results of all predictions and trends. As the decision tree is the most reliable predictive model in this tool, first of all we see if the accuracy of the decision tree model is good. If the accuracy of the decision tree model is more than 65%, the final result is the result of the decision tree. The next in priority is the regression model. If the decision tree accuracy percentage is less than 65%, we check if the error rate of regression model is less. If the error rate of the regression model is less than 1% and the decision tree model is not reliable, the final result is based on the results of the regression analysis. If both the prediction models have lesser accuracy, then we consider the majority of a result from the prediction models and the trend charts as the final result. So in this case, Indian Oil Corporation Nifty stock as on December 16, 2018 has a bullish trend. So it is ideal to buy the stock now. Also, the stock is stable, neither overbought nor oversold, so it is suitable for conservative trading. Thank you for watching this video. You can download the tool using the below link. Scroll down the page on this link, click on Stock Market Prediction Application Copy and click Download. Hope you liked this video.